Well, with Mother's Day right around the corner, of course, Krispy Kreme has got something to help us all celebrate. That's right, guys, you saw the title to this one. Up next here on the channel, I've got their all-new Minis from Mom donut collection. So stay tuned because I'm Ian K, and you're about to peep this out.
Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Yes, sir, I love checking out the latest from Krispy Kreme. I mean, the smell is definitely awesome. The presentation for the theme is definitely pretty nice as well. So guys, this really can't be bad. And considering these are the mini variants, I don't really get these too often, this is gonna be kind of fun as well. So, as always with these Krispy Kreme reviews, what I'm gonna do to manage the sugar, because even though they're small donuts, it's still donuts nonetheless, I'm gonna go for a single bite of each. I'm gonna wash it in between, a little bit of green tea to clean the palate naturally, and then we'll move on from there. So a lovely situation. Let's start off with this first one, and I am already digging what this is, guys. What you're looking at here is the mini chocolate iced rose donut, and obviously we've got that rose on the very top. But aside from that, the basic breakdown for this one is as follows. It's a mini original glaze that's dipped in chocolate and then topped with a pink buttercream flour and green icing for the stem. And as you can see, a very lovely situation in terms of the artistic flair with this one. It's very simple, but at the same time, it looks really nice though. And honestly, I'm down with the simple aspect of this particular one because there's very little on it with the exception of the glaze and the chocolate, maybe a little bit of the buttercream. So let's give this one a shot. It's a single bite of the mini chocolate iced rose donut here at Krispy Kreme. Let's peep this out. Krispy Kreme goodness. Well, this is as basic as you can get, guys. A classic mini glazed donut over here at Krispy Kreme with a little bit of chocolate icing on the very top, a little bit of the buttercream, and of course the dye that they're using to make this one look like a rose. I pretty much took out the top of it, but it's nice and fresh, doesn't taste like anything different than I'm used to, but presentation is very nice on this one. Well, what's left of the presentation anyway, because I really took out that flour pretty nicely. So decent for that one, but very, very basic. Let's go for a quick palate wash real fast. Refreshing and brand new. All right, next up, guys, a very nice presentation on this one, and this seems to be perfect for Mom. The mini strawberry iced heart donut, and a very nice combination of pink goodness and of course with the Krispy Kreme action to go with. And as for the breakdown in this one, again, it's another mini original glaze that's dipped in strawberry flavored icing this time, and then topped off with white nonpareil sprinkles, and then finished with a pink iced heart. So we're gonna have a little bit of crunch to go with this one, and a little bit of heart flair on top of the pink icing. Not bad. All right, I think I know what to expect from this one, aside from a little bit of strawberry action. Probably some crunchiness to go well, obviously. Let's go for a bite of this one. Yep, I'm right. That artificial strawberry flavoring is coming through pretty nicely on this one, guys. It kind of reminds me of Strawberry Quick, believe it or not, that mixed drink. I gotta say that Nestle Action was always a favorite of mine, so this is very similar in terms of that type of strawberry flavor. And then naturally combining that with the fluffiness and the tastiness of the Krispy Kreme mini original glaze is a lovely situation. And of course, with those little white nonpareils that you're seeing on there are adding just the right amount of crunch to this one on top of it. So this one is pretty fun, but again, a little familiar. And again, basic, but like I said, that strawberry flavor is pretty good on this. So not bad whatsoever. Okay, one last palate wash before we finish this one out. Hang on. All right. And as for the main event with this one, guys, a very nice combination. What you're looking at here is the mini cookies and cream donut, and a nice little combination of goodness with this one, guys. And it looks like it's the most involved out of the three. A very nice presentation here. All right, so what this one is, again, is a mini original glaze, and in this case, it's going to be dipped in chocolate icing, and as well as chocolate cookie cream crumbles, and then it's finished with a pink icing swirl on top, along with a dollop of cookies and cream filling. So not bad for what this is, guys. This definitely has a little bit more ingredients-wise, and the presentation is looking pretty nice on it. All right, so I guess based upon the presentation, this is considered the signature out of the three here, guys. So let's go for a bite and see how this one is. Oh yeah, the best out of the three. Well, this one's got the same base as the first one, so that mini original glaze with that chocolate icing is going to be the same, but naturally the wild card with this one is going to be those cookie crumbles as well as that dollop of the cream on the very top. The cookies and cream filling is a very lovely situation now, but I have to admit, I wish this was actually on the inside of it. Even though these are small, I think they could have pumped something into this, but still, very tasty for what this one is. Well, as fun as it is to check out the latest promo here at Krispy Kreme, I can't help but feel this is kind of a holdover until the next major thing, because naturally it's very basic for what it is. But what you're going to get here, guys, again, is that classic Krispy Kreme goodness. In this case, it's themed for Mom, naturally, so I'm really digging what they've got here in terms of variety. And for the three minis, I definitely have to say that mini cookies and cream is probably going to be the top for you by far. All the other ones are just variations of the same thing with some nice decoration, but still very fun to check out. Well, like I said, I love checking out the latest promos over here at Krispy Kreme, and they always look so amazing in the case every time I go in to check these out. Naturally, the display is always pretty awesome. But when it comes to this particular promo for Mother's Day, again, it kind of feels like it's more of a holdover for the next main thing, but it's nice to have something for the day, naturally, to celebrate mom. That's actually a lot of fun to check out. I mean, hey, as most if not all of you guys know, I love donuts, so this was pretty much a no-brainer to go in on right now. So naturally, in terms of ratings, I think what I'm going to do is give this one an overall rating across the board, and what you're going to see on the screen here is going to represent that. Again, it's very basic for what it is. It's classic Krispy Kreme goodness, just with the Mother's Day theme dressing on the very top of it. But guys, again, very, very nice on that third donut. That cookies and cream one is definitely a banging situation. Very hearty. And considering the size of these in terms of portion control, it's about 180 calories per. That's not bad, and you can really get down with maybe a couple of those and feel pretty good about it. I'd recommend you give this one a shot. It's pretty tasty. Alright, so do me a quick favor like always. Drop some comments down below. What did you personally think of these minis for mom over here at Krispy Kreme? Are you actually looking forward to giving these a shot? And with Mother's Day right around the corner, what are your plans for mom on that day? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Hey, thanks for checking out this review, guys. But just in case you didn't see the one I did before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's going to recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.